Not bad, is it? Welcome to another quick adventure. Today I'm on Lough Graney in East Clare in Ireland. Last night was the first frost of the autumn. It wasn't too cold, but there was enough for a layer of frost and enough for a temperature inversion over the lake, which hopefully you've seen already. Just stunning. The lake is completely flat. There's not a breath of wind, and that inversion has just cleared, and the sun's come out. So just unbelievable conditions. So what I've done is parked up at the south end of the lake, which is behind me, and I've paddled up here, which is about 7.5 kilometres. Stopped off at an island, kind of just past the midway point, and I'm now in an area which there's a car park kind of. There's the river mouth just here. Just the other side of the river are some woods and some walks through there, and a car park just beyond. So the other side of the river tends to have people wandering around. There's usually some kind of scruffy wild camps that have been abandoned there. But just across the river, people can't really get here. So I get the benefit of this perfect lake, lovely flat spot of grass there for a future wild camp perhaps. And yeah, the view south down the lake. So you'll have seen this on other videos that I've made before. This is the Lixada stick stove, an Amazon special. As you can see, packs down, comes in a little canvas bag. This is the Lixada, but it could be any of the brands that are available. There are expensive versions, there are cheap versions, there are titanium versions, and there are different sizes. So this is the stainless steel kind of small version. It's this high and weighs this much. These things are all pretty similar. Usually there are four sides that are hinged together that you can see there. There's a plate that fits in between them, which is for resting the fuel on, allowing the air to flow up and draw into the bottom of the stove to keep the flame going. And then this one's held together with a pin. A removable pin. Now some people will tell you that this is a design flaw because it's too easy to lose the pin. Yeah, it's easy to lose the pin if you're the sort of person that loses things. Perhaps a bit of, I don't know, bright orange string or something on this, or something that obviously isn't going to burn that you could attach to it just to make it a bit more high vis. But as I say, I've had no problems. So as I say, the base plate there has has holes in it, allows you to put the fuel into the stove and for air to be drawn up through it. It also comes with a plate for the kind of Trangia fuel stove that can sit higher up in the stove there, using these slots to give you a better height for the pot to the stove. The only other thing that comes with it is this little cross piece. Just slots together like that and then drops onto the top of the stove. Now usually when I'm coming kayaking and I don't have to worry about weight, I cheat a little bit. I've not done a good job of that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, if I'm coming kayaking, I'll bring a handful of kindling. I'd bring pallets home from work every now and again, smash them up and you know have kindling available for the fire at home and for coming out doing this sort of thing. And again, depending on what I'm doing, I might bring a firelighter as well, just to make things easier. So, where I'm sitting at the moment on this little beach here, as you can see, there's no shortage of sticks and fuel for this. But I find that just a handful of kindling will keep it going for long enough to brew up a coffee and to fry up some sausages, which is the plan for this morning. Okay, that's coffee. Time for some sausages. just in case you missed the last video about the Gerber Complete, this is the utensil set I'm using, which handily enough makes itself up into a pair of tongs. Just the job for sausages on a beach. I'd say that's a good bread to meat ratio right there. And yeah, if in case there is any doubt, red sauce, brown sauce or no sauce at all, the correct answer is red sauce. So in terms of using the stick stove, obviously it's slower than a gas canister and a pocket rocket, but obviously there's the excitement and the kind of adventure of using an open flame and cooking over a flame. Of course, you don't have to carry fuel. As I say, I cheated, and so far I've brewed a coffee and cooked these sausages on a handful of kindling and yeah, a few sticks from the beach. Of course, it is an open flame, so you do need to be a little bit careful. It's enclosed, so it's safer than just sort of building a fire, but still potentially could start fires. So once you're finished, obviously you need to deal with the embers and the ashes from this. It does tend to burn down completely, and there'll be very little ash because it's contained and the fire's so hot. So yeah, I find it a nice kind of relaxing, adventurous way to cook. Certainly slower than the gas alternative, a little bit more environmentally friendly, I guess. And for a day like today, where I don't have to worry about the weight and carrying and that kind of thing, I can do it in style. So yeah, recommend it. So there you have it. That's 12.5 kilometres of paddling, beautiful views, yeah, a bit of stove chat. Can't think of a better way to spend a Sunday morning really. Thanks for tagging along, and I'll see you next time.